Trinity Akeudi any frame na mekau se malam yaya na wahye dwumedie nyina ne anope ye de ebreu yenu na ka bom ne de dwumedie ne nti obetim ede o message ede afa 0551599933 0551599933 yensa abekan ya kenkan ede amount ewo kasafide so ya wansam eka na anope ene nyame ayadom ya Honorable Joseph Azuma MP for Akrofrom Constituency ha ene no na edi dwumai ene anope. The whole show is for him. See, and you be wura bebia everywhere rabo. Baby, you re be and be rahonano pay. But before that, you be banana, you ne din komono. You share other stories making rounds in Ghana. Rafe yemfa and some emro and anope. Na said ye and some so etie enono. My fan to just obekaya the. Chief of Defense Army Staff ekopiem ewo boko na beto dwa se bokofo no so atututuo e de abone kan mu osenya nokre wose enye nokre ensida na mo a mo ne nam a mo kasa nsem no he is coming for you we eyensem opani no enso e de atodwa ene anopai ye de eho ensem enso ebrew ewo dwumedie so na afei yaka ho ensem yenkoyanim na afei hwe other stories afei Public Utility Workers Union pool and then woman say amofa kwan bia so na woman arrest the state say and ECG any net kufo no omo ebe prioritize and ho sem e ham say dwumadi omo die no emu enna ho fan ase transparency enim enti won besi kwan we eye penipa wono eda womo enim ena ode sansemi ede etudwa eno eho ensem enso ewo ha ene anopai ya yede eho ensem ne bi enso ede ebremu enso ewo dwumadi enso so afei yakọ anima na chese yehwe ene udwani achim ewo aye the judicial secretary ono ene wa resign aye Cyril Pamela quarantine or say wa resign every aye ne position samre ka say era anase say aye ne deputy elevating no say wonko na onko enkohye na nemu we aye the acting chief justice His Lordship Justice Paul Bafuboni and our appointee say Dr. Syracuse Badinye Bapuro ono enko nafi onkoshe na nemu eno eho ensem enso ewo ha afei mayankoi nafi yenhwe ohene a wonyina hini ede abetudwa se military officers a omoba ye ombetututu ema ebi ekum na dehye anase kum na dehye no police for enhwe nafi emra kwan so yemfa no enyira emranim na emra no enno enni we eyensema ode etudwa osi police for nyina no mhwehwe mu yeye pa na afei omfa sansam no enso emfamra sanso na MP owo honom owo atwuma emponua honorable set oseakoto ono so ese otai aye traditional council machi eno ehonsem enso ehanoma yede ebremu ene anopei afei mayankwai sansam krona ena the regional commander DCOP Te Kujo ede ensem ede atudwa se kwabia kra so mbefa so a sa sojeni a sebi odi anyamransem edi sa abonefosem no omo ede no ebegina mranim no omo ede no ebegina ho eno so eka ensem a nei yede egu apaso enso ho mianko mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama enra ena oye inauguration eti eku se womo enye hihye na ene we declare say July 1 ana a Republic Day no enye a day of national prayers na and Thanksgiving and eho ensem ewo ha Ura Elvis efri yankra ena oda committee no ano so mon planet na omonhwe kwan a betimi dia faso so my Ghana yetimi yewo a Christopher ha yewo Muslimi for ha yewo sebi yana na traditionalist for ewo ha na so to asindwemu abeye sebi akwankyere e dia mewiase nyina so ba Ghana dia religion obua ba bi kwa e de mpapa mu ba no ha de e de nkabom eneba enti sinyankopon aboye na waye ho afofi no wahwe nse dia na yemfa dansi ho na afi yemfa emmompaye ne nanase se wamaye sa asundwe no ho ensem enso ewo ha na yaka ho sem yenko aye the acting chief executive officer of the Youth Employment Agency Yenra Malik Basintali ono ede ensem ede atodwa bekaya zoom la ho sensem aba betodwa deja na enei share the aban etia Zoom Lion. Now share Zoom Lion for the mutia na juma for ka abba we dear. All apologies to the editor of the Inside newspaper, Osiada Braka. Say aban etia Zoom Lion ka 850 Ghana cedis. Na Zoom Lion for share juma for nimpa no 250 Ghana cedis aba. Na de akari nyina se ekọ detergent ne nkro ne ba ne wom de adwuma no eno na Oraba Sentale ese won renew enne renew tna se enei sika ekọ adwuma fo no ho no anko na se de wo so ekom ho no nye se de eso eni a nya de obe renew contract no eno eho ensem enso ewo ha fe mi yenko tema teaching hospital obakaya enano in some hodoa ebayema the minister for health ekopiem ho ya unilaterally ono ejina ho eji the CEO of the hospital edino my hospital workers no doctors no e de omo na de egu ho se womo anya adwuma enei okwa dabon wura ono abam wotu delegation akohonum ema oni omako akokasa ema enei health minister so akọ eni omako akodi nkomo implore on them say womo enkonko yedwuma de yatem and say omashase resume some services the health facility where the ababe pim and so hona dabon delegation ekoye no womo atitibi e de amom say womo so anya yi omanye omammo adwuma yi say ene omo tena homa niam a so mo hwema hospital no de adwuma no etimi asay sa eno eho ensem ewo ha ene anopay eno so ye de ebebrem but me yanko straight away na afi yenhwem other videos of Amansan Ntie Honorable Akwaba Yanko ene the CEO of the Ghana Cocoa Board Yenra Randy Abbey or the ensem edi atudwa efa cocoa pricing eho say August emuhonom no amampanin ebeye se obeto eye cocoa ebuomu yanko ne nkotie nsema opening enso edi etu edwa enso
obampani jomama
yenhwe eho ensem
obampani jomama
yanko Randy Abbey
buta da ne ho obampani jomama buta da ne ho se e wo se ekuafo no enya emfaso but e wo se asu ye mamu no mamu hu no kra e wo mu etimi dia metumi aka kire mu ne se obampani this year season no you expect to see a be open in August 25-26 na be open in August no you be ma new producer price. Amen. Na new producer price no so no ebe chen dia Cote d'Ivoire ama no eda wasi obampani jomama
enso etu edwam enso hona osan ekasa efa enei eye cocoa board ene enkra omo akra eye jute sacks ede eba na eho ensensem omatena ho munkoyi ema ho nsem bebre ne bufuo ho yenkonkotie eno so sede ode etu edwa.
Number of bags. Were you the one who said that you need X number of bags before they brought them here?
No, please.
You were just there and they brought it?
Yes.
So it's not as if you needed that you made a requisition?
No, they looked at the number of series.
Who looked? I'm saying, did you make a requisition?
No, please.
So you were just there and they dumped it on you? And you obviously don't have need for it this year?
No.
You don't have need for it this year, do you?
No.
You don't have need for it?
No.
So this thing will be here?
The year is over.
Yeah, they'll be here till next season.
The year is over. In terms of your CD and all that, it's already over.
What kind of nonsense is this?
The committee report you gave that time, you have done over 90% already.
Yes.
So it's over.
Yes.
It's over.
Because when you did that report, you said you had done 90%.
Yes. Exactly.
So why would they bring all these things here? Why do you import all these things? We're just importing things that we didn't need. And you come and dump these things here. Were you the one who said that you need
Randy Abbey ena otin in Kanafemianko, the health minister, Honorable Kwabena Owusu Dankwa. Enei oko tamale na onyomo ekodin komo na osre eye doctors no and health workers ne se omo emrejuma yankonko tinsema eno so ekoso ewo ho.
All have the ordinary Ghanaian in mind, that at the end of the day, we are all serving the people of this country. Let it not be said that due to the scarce resources we have at our various health facilities, the poor man, the helpless Ghanaian's life has been sacrificed. My doors are widely opened. I'm not a perfect human being, but I listen, and I'm prepared to work with everybody in the sector. I said, let's all come together and work together for the betterment of the health sector. It can happen to everybody. It happened to me when I had an accident. The first place I was rushed to was Nyahini District Hospital. I never imagined that I would one day be at Nyahini District Hospital, but I was there. And so today, sitting at where I sit, I will contribute my quota to the development of this sector. I have absolutely no intention to disrespect any medical doctor or any health worker. That will be the last thing I will do. But indeed, let it be said that respect is also reciprocal. It isn't everything we can put out there as leaders. I am prepared for us to come around the table and discuss whatever we need to discuss. And so my humble appeal to my wonderful medical doctors and health professionals at Tamale Teaching Hospital is that I am the first person to take care of your interest. And therefore, let's call off the strike and let's all regroup and strategize going forward. There are some of the things we can easily do with our internally generated funds. Please, let's confront the issues as they are. It is just not sustainable for government to keep donating equipment to health facilities, and at the end of the day, when the equipment are obsolete, we run back to government for money to either maintain or to replace this equipment. We must all have the ordinary.
We are the health minister and summer or the etudra was signed to just say why a crowd say or contribute to a quota to the development of the health sector. We so a and summer on also a the etudra and so oh. May I trust so now for His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama and launching national and I say nano and launching national free sanitary pad for schools and as a girls schools schools now yanko T and some of my penning edituja na yamra.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we take a bold step forward, not just in education policy or healthcare, but in hope for the girl child. Today is a message to every girl in Ghana that you matter, that your dreams matter, and your future is worth every investment that we can make in it. I stand before you to officially launch the National Sanitary Pad Distribution Program, a promise we made and are proud to have fulfilled. This initiative is more than just the distribution of sanitary pads. It is a clear declaration that no girl in Ghana should miss school because of her menstrual period. Far too many of our daughters, our nieces and sisters have missed out on education, not because they lack the academic intelligence and the flair or the will or the ambition, but simply because they lack access to proper sanitary products. Research has shown that girls can miss up to 5 school days each month, amounting to nearly 40 days of schooling a year. This is not just a statistic. It represents a young girl falling behind in class, losing her confidence, and struggling to catch up because of what is a natural biological process. This reality is unacceptable. In Ghana, where we aim for progress, equity, and justice, this must not continue. Menstruation should never be a reason for exclusion or shame. It should not be a barrier to education or self-achievement. And that is why this program exists, to remove one of the silent yet powerful obstacles standing in the way of our girl child dreams. We are acting today to restore hope.
We, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and Sama Wadi to Jafemianko a year Kijitia blue light for no Omone Suja for any police for a kind manchir munyasam kuma. Homose Omon Chomo enfem free a year baby on one and net and na a china no bian so intimate to anra. You know didn't come over by Uncle Tin Samnibia and also a course war. Anyway, Yemfa and no Ensiona for Yen Twasso Hono. Message in your train was 0551599933. Na waiting me at the Aba. Mabenko Namema Honorable Joseph Azuma Akwaba. Honorable.
Good
morning.
Good morning, Minia.
Now, who you dear?
Nyamia do me hoye pa.
Nyamia sepa. Na umpesu ya suboko.
Nyankopandum. Akrufom boko. Be free ho no more Monday after the Easter.
Okay.
But masonda ho. Mani ni ho.
Okay.
Mani na ntua musisi. But ade chimbia de ekoso bia no.
Ote.
Menya briefing anopa bia.
I see.
Enhye ya maya. Me woni pa be miensa bia. Omama me briefing.
Okay.
Ewo constituency nim. Ene me ekoso ama position omo.
Right.
Ewo very strategic places within the constituency. I take briefing from them every day.
All right.
And sana makwabon.
The ekoso bia what?
The was a meti bia meti. Enye ni nyina.
Anyway, me ankosha say from Parliament House na for Yemra. First time in Parliament, yenhwe Parliamentary said your Parliament said your koye your expectation outside Parliament and when you entered Parliament.
Yeah.
Say na nete.
My member etiefo nyina ache. Akrufom constituency ahemfo asofo imam for ene obi bia a wotie me ene anope no wohwe me Kessben kasafidi ene mfoni kasamfoni kase so na menka se medomase ene monyam a omahye me na nam soma ene Kessben so ato omonsa afre me se omonim bedi nkomonti mi da omase Parliament ye baby a yeguso aye adwuma na obusa me say na etesen na sisi etesen no kra ni say na me nim say adwuma no emu Sanitary
adene mu ade na nim say
ebi wo ho a na nim say enye din ne den na nkyere say yekoye no eso chame a mintimi nya but ebra o mede adwuma no na me nim say sana etie meka say yekoye no since I was in the very first midnight to 7th January, leading to 7th January, you saw one penny President John Dramani Mahama no. Ahomeje bia mai.
Since then. Wow.
Because about 2 weeks in no mo ma ye call recess. The ye can recess and bia obeka so ya makwan and na ya co break. But 2 weeks ye co break no. Meka say menya 3 days and 2 days umu a Parliament antwe.
Mosa twemo.
Sesi ametie Parliament adwuma na dem bedu kumase na nansa.
I see.
Enti kire se aye adwuma e fa wo bring na ema wonya wo ho twabre. Na eno na ema adwuma no eso pa na se wo pese wo ye ni ye nso a e wo se wo di akire se na etie ni nyina ni kwa se wo twetwe ho frim. San se o manfo ato aba ma se kosi o manam na ye boa o mo constituency ho afi nso boa o my Ghana because on my kese of a population of over 30,000 na yesinipa 276 enko shemra na wo constituency be kasa wo kona kosi o manam no ya so die kese de ma se obetima ye de fata bia na wahye omo animonyam enti bibia mu no wase wo ma wo tu hu eche na wotimi ye de obetima ye bia ma emfaso wo ba oso eno enti enye adwuma da fo wotimi tran woto so fira no pa nondu na ahomache Ben on 95 and I was already not much Jumano. The time be Nanka was a transit by at least 5 hours
every day.
And that is the normal hours and was a transit. But Mayama can say you call Parliament in transit less than that hours or exactly that hours and that 9 hours, 10 hours, the extra hours they be
I don't think that is because if the law and I say Senate say yeah, why should it go beyond that hours now?
A Jumana I was honest. Was a house of debate, deliberation, and a lot of oversight. Say yeah, the issue be now say debate started with na obia feel say also Canada was a woman because at the end of the day you debate so that you bring out the best answers to the issue on table or on board. And you must always give the people the people's representatives the opportunity so that at least the omu fi say omu nimfa bibia ho the omu fi say omu adwen ye omu bibia omu timi chiro bandwen enti obehwa ye ko ya fanyo markets nko atimi sorry minority fui bibre anka wohwa your numbers you bit me twa for almost bibia baby bibre because we don't even need them to form a quorum. But the question is it best for our democracy? No. You must give everybody the opportunity to have his or her say. And it is always good to listen to the opposition. That is what we, the NDC, we believe.
Yes. There's this saying that yes, the opposition will have a say, but you have your way.
Yeah.
So, you're right, but you have your way.
So it's good, yes. That because if minority, or the opposition have almost seen and conversation have a movie, and God himself count to be ungovernable.
But sometimes some of the things they come out with, no.
Sometimes, but not all the time. Most of the times, they don't wish you well. Politics in the area. Don't forget, yes, most of the times.
Even though we are talking about Mother Ghana, we
are talking about Mother Ghana. Oh, we feel say, or no, there was a governed Ghana.
Okay.
And Emma, but you kind of cry. I am not saying say Bibia a free minority baby and your dear Mboa or mine. Bibri and anything you tear see a tear you say a togun keke.
Okay.
And yet always now they have their say and we have our way. Sometimes the minority may have their way.
Even
sometimes
though as small as they are.
Oh yes.
Because sometimes
yes, we are building a nation.
Very difficult to decouple politics from development of the nation. Because sometimes no, we are not in the house. You name the echo, but nyamani be yet say be yet for na more representing senke be amoye ni sia ba akoye opposition ne ruling party and said the opposition can ye no kura nanem say emfiri Muhammad you don't accept it.
It is my member instant be about fear.
Okay.
Na ye hwe na ye wo ho na a former communication or information minister by Hajia something under MPP. Obe can say minority for no majority for no yente brofo nti ne yende minkasa. And na ye majority for ye bufu say. Because ye be coffee ho be pia bontin bia no. Na omo nipa 5 na kasa na nipa 5 kasa ya. Anaso omo nipa 10 na kasa na nipa 10 kasa ya. E capture omo more than ye looking at the numbers. The divisions.
Okay.
Because ye 187. Yeah, you can't say independence on Adiabeka Hoa. They are about 187 against 88. Most of the times, they struggle to get 30 in the house. Most of the times.
Most struggles on being 30.
Yes, almost 88. We
see occasions together because some of them say omukra buamuma because most
no one thing is that I thought we are and yet the who has a first and for Nisunana politics.
Okay.
Now, I say we're supposed to have at least 90 something plus to form a quorum, which is 1/3. And if you're very serious business and decisions, there are at least 2/3. Sometimes we say almost say no more raise issues say ya ma ya ni person am home so ma ko gina home your press conference ya ni person ni person ya no so way.
I see.
So there was instant you can't say that be. You know, 187 no one 88 and the speaker Dabi yente me ma say nipa ba ko kasa wo minority na nipa ba ko kasa wo majority all the time bibia be that table so a ebasa omo issues e be ba be 3 4 sittings 6 7 8 sittings no na omo nyina nya opportunity but still na you half okra nya opportunity we are double than
more than double
of them. You're deliberating, debating on the issue. At the end of the day, you better as you say, it is good to also always listen to the minority. We are proposing that 2 or 3 from the NDC, 1 from the MPP. You can't say proportion
in the house.
In the house, percentage. The division, no. And at least 2 nkasa wa NDC of issue be a baby no nipa 2 kasa wa NDC before 1 kasa wa MPP. You can the numbers and I can't say always majority will have a say and first have a way. Okay,
I see.
At the end of the day, what was the ruling? That there be a minority majority. We must always have that equal opportunity to express ourselves, debate on issues, make statements and others.
I see.
We have others and so on. Omo de ba okay yen twensan na yen koye de kan say yen san ko hwe review na yen nya bia amendments bi we have because this issue that they have raised a very tangible or a very logic. So it depends on the government in power or the party in government.
Hold on. Until some party in government may go the way or party ni
per the numbers they may just go to satisfy their
interest instead of the interest
yes,
of the nation.
That is the difference between the NPP and NDC.
I see.
The difference between the NPP and NDC is that NDC is humble, NDC is listening.
And MPP is
I beg to differ. I beg to differ. But I see the NDC to be a listener, more humble when we are in government.
I see. Right. Nti ebase omo ne kasomo amanfo hu na bonten say they have been a thorn in your flesh our parliament.
Oh, dabi. Ente sa. Obi anu osuro MPP MP.
Ti omo kasomo.
E need for instance me first time.
Mighty minority.
Me it was a niama it was omo kana omo the ginger grassroots no from the heavy defeat omo ko omo ni ade nti tem bia no was a pair na your cosmetic be near the idea na I say oh na odi ginger mura our grounds grassroots sometimes politics they know they know that for instance being a first timer you have to humble to learn from your seniors metia cc say me pia bontina say me share the second time third time MPC ni ade na you from leaders leader ne ade senior leader nom ne ade na but say nka give and take nom ne ade wait me aye but they are our leaders you understand and that it is a house of honest or honor that we honor we respect your leaders and when you're first timer you need to learn when you are outside it is different from Udu Honomoa. And we are not enemies as maybe people see us from distance. You see, I can say yes because we are one nation. We are building a nation. Oh, men koya na na opportunity. The politics in the church ko fie ho no makohu bi. Me first day me hu say me started politics somewhere 29 November or in fact 28 na me polling agent. After the 28 elections somewhere in June na me branch secretary rather. And so me ba propaganda secretary 2009 November. And I me but 2010 me call crime. And I me call Parliament House me the then no a deputy propaganda secretary be propaganda secretary Ura Solomon Cancer menen ko Parliament House na asa da me ko na me ko hu say sa na me na menim say omo nkasa
omo ni omo
no obi nko obi ho
omo ya tamfo na to
da no me ko spend be 1 hour or so ye dey kan ko tra public gallery nim na we na say we saw me like na me to me say ma adwenem manage we ka bi je we na we ka bi a kire we no more cafeteria, your cafeteria to Parliament. Nti omo rise kakra for break na. You know. Or them fa honey. You ko ya omo nyina tete ho. Na we bo we na we ase na we bo we bati na we say na we say na be sure mudi na say ehwa na me bo afu mitrim say na mo sa na mo ye no ha.
TV so
yeah nti free ho no mo ya dia but me ba down be so time na e ko radio ko na ko tena wa konwa so yes MPP ni so ba na obetena se a wo ko waboa ho chese no defeat nti se du ba bi ko na se wo se wo de won sakra na nke ka na be yi a na nya ba bi amote a wo pese nti wo ka wadwene semni bi wo ha so a buy na e was a nipa started refining kakra so wo hwa obi started politics ya na oye aggressive oko ne dem nyina na
tone
down because obeba beti ase say
I see
ideas we disagree on the issues and other things, but not that personally, we are enemies.
Yeah.
It is not personal hatred. So
meti ha no mo
so
Dr.
MP
Stephen
Amwa na that. You sure mo you know ja tembia bu hey bibi ye nyina omo ha nyina MP so mo ha kokwatin obo ase I've gone to him several times. Me ku busa no ba ku mienu bi ya schedule meeting for at least ye decide say be form a dance caucus MPs 6 NDC free MPP 3 wa dance ye try say be coming together near how to develop work to get development for the dance enclave honorable Patrick Boama the party penny recommended the man so a nice gentleman in terms of the way of handling issues and other things, the level of intelligence and other things. And me call them so openly or now say me okay don't worry anytime be out here more be near DB anytime be oba to know who me pay or friend na me kwa but then say about me bet you want to say azuma want to say at least there are a lot of them that Afenyo Markins, yes, you know, na heckle, yeah, you see about you who are not a used stubborn boy, so, and yes, we are not afraid of anybody. Right. We are all representing our people, and that we have the mandate to serve our people well and represent Ghana well. Right. And the whole year, they will be beating me in the near Hunana, will be beating me in the year Hunana. I'll beat my catcher, say, Speaker. And a will be acquired with your home and provided that we were the right because we are the right standing order and I will make it where you idea will be any whole intimidate will be our honorable a part of it.
Right. There have been stories about Ntie, especially the speaker, our caucus speaker in Mama Kanwasen, especially from the minority. Sometimes some say he uses his position to bully and I say have his way through, even though constitutionally parliamentary friends saying orders in for no man kwansa. How do you see that?
Abamba no institution of politics, first a parliament. Okay. They know. They know. Or one kasa or can have no quote. Case by case. Dankwa manono. Or the work on the sometimes young communicators, party communicators, thought the beer will be better than you would in MPP ni or card. I thought the beer will be better so go back this issue there bass I don't know. Uncle ye be a baby which the wide call you know when you so but obian who parliament who him say Abambaben or institution of the Ghana parliament we should be I'm telling you
why I didn't know what
a bet wouldn't you feel what me wa bontina me NDC ni ana na me pedestal.
Now I'm pedestal. Wow, party.
Yeah, na me tia bonti na me pedestal.
Why?
The rulings ni ade. But or you will be a democracy in what respect. Or try say or be protected the democracy.
Okay.
On your partisan. Ne na jede the love or war for the nation and the democracy in Tino. We end this in the third be won't say.
Wow.
And our MPP in the third because of party politics in Nigeria. Okuta you feel your friend father.
I see.
Including our fellow Markins, the one who biara or MP or who we see him as we address him as father.
Father figure. I see.
Or you will be a discipline. rule of law, standing order, the biara, or full control.
See.
And beyond the Parliament House, your welfare, and the interest.
I see.
And to Backben, right, Honorable Speaker Backben, or institution.
I see.
Honestly, let me say this today here. I wasn't happy. Say now to also this ninth Parliament.
Now when you're happy because you didn't like his style. I see.
I didn't know, but now ignorance.
Yeah.
I didn't know. But I call day by day.
No convincing.
Yeah, he convinces me every day, day by every day.
I see.
Every day.
I see.
If possible, and also but he's still fit for the job.
If there's an opportunity for him to be the speaker,
any day I'll support him. For any day, I'll support him. If I have that authority or power, I'll support him.
I see.
We need him.
All right. Miemra governance, the governance of John Dramani Mahama, about 120 days.
No.
Over 100 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. How will you assess him? And some specifically do Mama back with them.
My man, excellent. But more than very good.
Oh man, excellent.
No, me ankasa me mama ho kra me nkotre exams bi mama ho excellent. And President Mahama yi nipa. Aswafo no mo ye adwuma CEO so mo ye nipa. Ye can say excellent and ya mfa ni dia magana for. But wa or ye the best. I mean him say Ghana ni bia ni wa regret is or to aba the man. But rather omo man to aba man no put na regret say o man for mo the anka ho man anya about 3 million difference.
I see.
But the man, the love the man have for the nation and how he intends to leave a legacy for this country. When you access to him, but even we don't even need access to him before, but the policies and how austere the affairs of the nation are a clear indication to prove that. Oba say, Oba reset Ghana. Now I built the Ghana we all want together.
What can I say? What are some of the things and Ntie Obeka so man excellent?
The Ntie me say me man excellent, and I'm a man excellent.
Oh man excellent.
Because of Nipa.
And yes, I'm flow be an answer something of that.
But Nipa. And Jesus Christ to cross one yet perfect. Excellent is the same as perfect. What you say? And the other Mahama beti my perfect.
I see.
What you say? So he can't be perfect. That is all. Perfect. Not that man who say why ABC I nkuyi. But because of Nipa Ntia. Because only Nipa so na ye adwuma Ntia. And the other ba kum ye nu beti my yesinto. Ntia.
All right. Now let's come to specifics and then let's look at some of the areas I want to ask questions about. Now, one area, Rebecca said the bus stops with the president.
Yeah.
The Rambo style of security apparatus, when we use especially against the opposition party. We and I said there's seemingly say obi in a way after Mansika. Instead say be inviting the background, then we use security apparatus for that person in that way in this time and age of our developing world.
So we call anytime be a young change of government, these things are normally common to happen. But na I told be a can we die I was a quite with the pa. I can't die also quite internet. The attacks between 7th January 2016 to 30th January 2017, Google more than 35 major ones.
Attacks.
Yes,
on the
of the MPP against the NDC. You won't go for one no say we are Ghana no. awie yento abawiem sabre no yemu bi kura na yenyu bia ye koye maame no ho na ye kotrete ne ye maame no amanfo koye maame no kotrete ne ye maame no me na me boase na me maame frɛ sɛ nkɔfo bi abafi wa bɛka kyɛn sɛ me car na me use na ye party car no Mahindra den o me ba begye o hia mo begye
party car yeah
Mahindra okay nye ka fi Mahindra o mo hia me o begye major ones eni ma kokɔ so okrom a me nka sɛ enye saa ba de na buru ba kan na de atrimodin ba yo
it's also be stop until should it carry
yes
resetting
agenda but which one na we feel say Rambo style
now the former Bank of Ghana a friend is saying
court my permit we can me yeah
okay
Bank of Ghana governor
court my permit
the search warrant omokoje the attorney general okoje onwa Bank of Ghana former governor unim
all right
and then yet
so
he was invited. Yeah.
Now your friend is saying MP for we are MPs no could try who HI also for
MP for the
Asen South why will you call him Osofumoko?
Well,
I'm not the Senate warrant,
although I think they invited him.
No, they went to his house. MPs no barricade.
Well, I being MP, no, I think that procedure now was not the right procedure to invite MP.
Okay.
If any need arises. Yes. But now our Asudi to assist investigation.
Yeah.
And I think that now invitation, my inviting.
No, be invited.
No, my inviting. No, my inviting. But sometimes politicians create scene be for sympathy be after say wakoye bibi or no if is idea because no pay sympathy. You understand? But at the end of the day, no, I think there was some interventions in the idea. So, but when him say the fear and panic and the damage I know of course or mine, no, never affect or mine, foreign investors, even the economy. You can say, well,
okay,
up to date, until my any evidence of allegations or level here, but he was trying to label the government, the country as can I say.
Cocaine transit point,
which wasn't good because we are not helping burden the nation.
With all this, there have been issues of cocaine and sometimes to the tune of $2 million.
I think that we should rather commend the government of the day because your TBH, patriotic, na buza. I thought be a never me. It does idea no obi a mokro no ntini ye nche kronfo anaso obi a de bia obi a bokro no but afi de krono no ya institutionalize no ama omukra was e omo eche akronfo no so no ya ye omo ayi ntisi akra de krono na be institution enti obi a bokro no ya nche ne bi what you say ye be bu say ho say ba na say na ye beti say ya che say no bone no ne ye ntie na ban se san ya afi de bia ye chi bi na gatekeepers na big gate na to also be ankwa na ana sisi idea ye ma akwan na so
2 ways
okay but me feel say na gate ni mo abi enti na manfo timi de edeko but this government will not allow that. I don't think that they be out because some more chicho money in national security apparatus and on chicho. We should commend the government for that very use my job
okay right afi mi emra na afi yenhwe mianko the judiciary na yenhwe
tambe na dem come so time I spend
we are spending up to 9 o'clock.
Oh okay so we still have about 1 hour. All right I'm cool because my people first.
No problem. The last opportunity will be there until the officer can be.
But I will start by serving my people first.
That is the most important thing. Until me corner for the judiciary. First, the appointment of the Attorney General.
Yeah.
Obaye, the first thing was to do away with some cases na work courts. Obriye and afe cases that are against the opposition or shall say well, Mahwasem. Among four have diverse views, adding as a way in here because case of one man compared to this logical conclusion, no, Wababe scrap if you say the government is not interested in that. But when the near could see a year the MPP and I say a buyer also from the appointees in Oye. What do you say to this one?
My name case Papa Bia na abanya wo twam a new government by Attorney General Lakwa Kuchum.
Case Papa Bia no.
Case Mudia na Papa.
Mubien one Papa.
Who got a good case? You shouldn't try the case more than 4, 5, 6 years and you are still trying the case in court.
It's a court process.
For me, yes, a process. I believe in the process of the court. But sometimes, you know, it is also as a result of not having a good case. Sometimes, most of the times to cry. Because, and yeah, the way I call your chance and your fan call your say the BIA account charges be bring to be anywhere. Most of them no. You don't even need a lawyer to tell you that. No,
I don't know political. Now, man for who and Omadjumo and your friends say well.
We are saving the time of the court to attend to very important cases. A war of national interest and civil interest. What you say? Obi the case I was a human court na court be yen fie de ho ni nya kwan hwe so yesore na ye di case a mfa so obi anu sebe e ma o man na e to da bia ye pre ne ma na enye yinugu na kakra na ye yese ni ya hwe mu yi why case na you had for 8 years in government o person will prosecute will be 8 years why anti me prosecute ni pa na nwi. Now, okay, no.
Lawyers want to send me a mocha. Sometimes you can drag the issue. What do we be shame where you
of a young case also.
All right. The amount for us as we jawin work for we mudie momuno and yet concern so as an near BC
so called ordinary opposition so also be try ye
ordinary ko we try ye
say it's this substance
anyway.
So I don't know better anyway. Dachi be about 20 years time or 30 years time. So new government now to be prosecuting. You can't prosecute the person without any having a very substantive or powerful charges in the idea. So criminal cases in the Nkanakeko. I was a war
evidence.
Yes, evidence and more do strong enough. Yes. Criminal cases in Nkanakeke.
I see.
If you allege you must prove beyond all reasonable doubt. Yes. And Tinya say, we name the effect of being pronounced guilty of criminal cases. So you don't just put somebody under criminal prosecution without any good case.
Okay. Yambra Sijeswe na yenhwe the removal of the Chief Justice na yenhwe eho ensem. For the first time in the Republic, that's the Fourth Republic, in the use of Mampenibia trigger Article 146 of the Constitution. Say, the Chief Justice Yetimi established a prima facie case against her. Enti Yenrimamafo enhu say, I'm just speaking the minds of people. Say,
but not the law.
Well, it's not the law. We are speaking the mind of people. Say, Amanfo who say, I say, the list of appointees are Supreme Court. The only appointee that was appointed to the Supreme Court, and I say Supreme Court, Justice Poorman, that war and this MP before. Until say it looks as if say Mukesi sana mo de court na mu winning and yet ya touch the judiciary na yenyan sekra se be ya seemingly some of the cases kwa umetimi winning.
In the first place, then so open in the minds of the people that more Supreme Court or in our MP.
So eba near yes, and
I was a coincidence and I was a banisa. A question I was saying about to the article triggering of the article 146 now no any political motivated by the law.
Politically motivated.
No. And we're chanting. No. We respect the law. President Mahama respects the law. And when you say obey bibia and nimbram. Because when you say nipana or any idea no more omunimrano. Mrano Supreme Court. Chief Justice now no mrani na Onona or the bua 10 years, supervising all the other courts and all court I organ having or no to move for penny Kessben and to him run into him Fadi and him Ramundi. So I am running a say. So be a petition president. Efa Chief Justice. No mutimi establish it. Prima facie say substance bi wom. Yente committee ni emfa mo investigate any bibia. At the end of the day no. Then you who say no the kind charges you can no differ then you unifro. Only for obasan be adwuma. In the course of it no say president you establish prima facie president betim ya agina so. A suspended no. So that conflict of interest be answered in day. So yes, I buy an addition or say my UAD. And then Yemra. Addition I buy an as a President Mahama say, well now so say through the president communication kind of say apparatus and I say, oh, you are dismissing Chief Justice. Okay, different from the processes are equal. Petitions be brave. What you say? Charlotte say you know we understand that there was a petition. President Mahama President Mahama or Abamu and appointed is this charge also
charge boss, yeah.
Boss. And this MP or Juajiri and so honorable I don't copy any other person be petition President Mahama of one appointee. Of course, the same through the same investigation or unifro.
Okay.
Ghana for Nkai's asem no so. Strike. Penny out John Dramani Mahama yi.
Okay.
Opposition in a petition here. Send a petition we are by me nipa petition here. But opposition MP in a petition say nipa no de na kwasho strike no. Or near be a ma otna ho a enyi.
Okay.
President Mahama ye hwemu say ya we no ebo nipa no say na another praying the other person no omo it was under law.
President oyena juma by the law
say bibia nkoka papa njetre the president also be anfa petition amana ono anfa petition bi ama no ho oye ho adwuma a petition amana for the aba and that nobody can stop the president from performing his legitimate duties or functions as
and yes be or shembra na chi because emrana kasa na wonye
so evidence be wo say wa share chira nipa kro no wo sa evidence ni beti media but until then no mo bia ma sa de no yenko
opposition eka say mo opposition the opposition now eka say mo opposition mo make it categorically clear some about mo be page the judiciary until mo hu se no nti na mo fa kwan bia so sem be say mo yi the Chief Justice
obi a otwetwa mene bia so esura ya na because obetwa obi me na odene to no awaye no what you say me ntwa be da but me busa mu say de ntini yes obi etwa otwetwa mene no sura ya na no so mo so obetwa o me na odwato aye ya no watwa what you say nkofo no wo hede wo mo kasa na kire say kwan mo fa so yi sharoto say adi no mo fi say na omo wo opposition na omo so ebi kura say President Mahama ne mpana no oba okuno ene be ma wo yire because oba no ho afenti akoppointing nti President Mahama yire fence and planning as for mo keka nse bebre e ba ya mpa na omo so omo yinadi nti omo adwen ye omo say sa kwan no bi so say you no obia ne judiciary ni obia wo ho kwan ye wo a country of democracy freedom of expression allowed obia to me say na whether you are in government or opposition or even non-partisan person obi to match the wadwene so na obi che na adwene ankyere say oba na se mra no wo ho na se di obi a because me kire ma adwene say obi adwuma nya me fenti say oye bone na me kokan kire say me kire ma adwene kura dada say na adwuma nya me fenti na
some people refer because one go kasa so
because
one arm of the government.
Yes, we respect that arm of government as well.
And then according to omo munim rana say ekokana that means mo judiciary so ba be share
emrana ma judiciary independent no sa emrana na ma president authority the same 1992 constitution ne fana e kan independence of the judiciary no ne fana so na kan ko article 146 no so e kan about how the Chief Justice can be removed from the office.
Okay.
And to what kind constitution kind nina
And you find
and ko yefa baby asiu to madam for bia or say bible quotation me refi quotation or kan or say but ono de ya na ne bi no no kan on kan e no because obi so kan e na on kan bi no ya kan ni na
I see.
Ko pick baby ya wo de na meka.
Will you be happy if the Chief Justice is taken off?
I don't want to be involved in any contempt case. It is
Anyway.
investigation.
Anyway.
So personally, I don't have
Anyway.
any opinion on that.
Anyway.
Let the law work.
Anyway, yamam running in a juma. Right, my uncle Boko near Boko conflicts. What about Boko you for Nozonka? Say a campaign, most only a campaign, some bar, but up to now, it looks as if pace Eludu a Boko. President Mahama. Eka ho ensem se oba obe make sure se peace beba na enei omo se politicians e de omo go to pray until this time around they won't allow any politician to campaign there and as omo ntoaba what be sir I don't hear the politician frafra bibia if it is anything to go
obia ni ho akọ ho de President Mahama anko use the econo anya politics but say ye to aba na o man ba bi ndwena so obi ka se me yo mampani a me she bia hwe say asundwe beba nkyere say wodi aye politics enti me hu ba bia sa de no politically motivated person be because only aba mo bet kwa 5 free no de aba but the fact is that Boku need peace. I myself I am from the region,
okay,
and I'm also I am one part of the group our Mokuno.
Okay,
I don't subscribe to the Ekosono. Baby I'm bia on platform bia so no. Makase, I don't believe that the best way to solve disagreements and other things about killing of one another, fighting physical. No. It is about use institutions. So at the end of the day, you're the no to be no obi ada ho won fee, obi ada ho won asundwe, obi ada ho won life. So very unfortunate what is happening there. But I think that yanana opem so me boni dia wose me ma me muso ana me bum otum for say tutu aba mu no yenja ma no the wisdom of the king of Ashanti obetimi aboa amasunja ababoko President Mahama ese omboa nana aje tum so beboa nana tu kwan obedu Asante mam enta Asante mara nana we de wadama you crown to them, Sebi. Boy, na Boku Ntokano. That is all that I want to say about Boku.
Finally, answer me about constituency. My Musa way say, seemingly, looks as if lawlessness are taking over, especially with the NDC. You are appointing with the BMP way, you are party office, you are raising way down. What is happening?
If you be a men's home, but not taking over in NDC.
Okay.
Sanko for no be yanko for no be we omo ko school bi MPP for no school bi omo te na
sa David Musa school be no chem school be no ko ya
me sanko for no bia because na enye part of us in the NDC because invisible forces in one boys ni adia na yenkwala ni bi we mu ko school say you maintain but the person can show me say wuntimi nya de ope bia all the time. Sometimes you take time for sometimes nipa bi kura ye kwama na say wono na nkusi ba bi kura no bebri kuma obi kusi ba bi we disappoint o mo kuma no bebri against you obi nipa no kusi owi na mo kura benefit from o ma no mo support no. Sometimes no e was a jai na ye support the President Mahama na ye yi no na ye wogide wo no mo no be ye yesi ba bia pani okoto wa ba bia pani obehunu aduro no akwala ye de ofudua uhunu ho enti na me ka say na me wo fie me perception of Parliament House was different from now. What you say? But ma obi ama enye huhu they said they afi na SCA because and I mean can say me justify enti na ma din kan condemn the actor me ka say me ma afutu kakra won but it is a been young men people for can na me say na nyamo na mo regional security coordinator RCC here ya mo ko wo no obi papa moko wo no free abrosan so a hwehwe fom du na moja nam ayi ho mo wie ya ye che mo de mo ba kem nchen ha ya court ye wo yi ya ye say ye mo remind kakra oba ya na ote ho say judge pani mo twi fa no so pia no hwe ho ma sa be obu ne sa mo mu ho a mo de mo ko fo fa kem kwan so a be fa interchange so a na mo do mo kwa obi a ne ho a mo je mo ho me na nyamo na mo sebi obi akoye press conference akwhye ne na konwa on kura de wanko bojeje ni wanko yehwe akonwa na bia watamabo ho ama na papa ya eno wo ha on say Ghana for ho kwazo mbusa na nyem pipi for no mo kasa bebrebe no mo de omo school no mo te na yenkola no ko bi no e won results no manya.
The fight against Galamsey, have you feel
we are on course. We
not
can't. It is too early to say we have achieved or failed. We have 4 years for this current mandate.
In opposition, what can be the 1 hour? But 1 month or 3 months.
No, we didn't say in anywhere. In our
manifesto
say the 1 month, 100 days.
No, manifesto. But on a platform.
The official, if you want to hold that official to what brought us into power, it is the manifesto.
Okay.
And yet, Obiko Jina Simpi Bisokan, Yina Biana Sadano. So that we can be accountable. We should be accountable to the people of Ghana based on the manifesto. And then the social contract between the party, the government party, and the people of Ghana. We didn't say the 100 days or 10 days about eliminating Galamsey. It is not even possible. Not even 1 year.
1 year won't.
No, it is not even 1 year. I know the devastation, the spread, the people involved. It is very, very, very hard to use a year to fight it. A process, and we are on course to do that. We are on course.
Because because
more kasa ya failing na na eche akwonta mine niema o ye omo san say ye we chante won't me because or ye MPP ne afekura de ahomachi o se nra because already I want to me say national chairman no ko dintina na wo sebe want to me Ashanti region crowd me di ni say na wo ko di national chairman dey say na wo say ye Ashanti region wo abakose mu no na Ashanti region crowd lose votes kese wo no executive crowd Ashanti region crowd na monka me ntifi ho ba menim say wo no executive crowd no empapa mbebre wo ba nyina want me no executive anka da manage executive ama manage Ashanti region enti say no pa de anka be sa kutwa ba bi kura manasa ye because ono chairman won't be chairman ebebo NDC pa ba bia kwa bia so
e ho so no kura ya se mo ye ayi choosy because most microphone ye bi but you don't say anything.
I won't say that NDC for being ye Galamsey. No. And anya afi no mo ye Galamsey nso. Galamsey obi obaba be gina ho aka say one party nkofo na ye Galamsey bia ni pakro no sin who. Ye wo MPP NDC for wo mo ye Galamsey. Am robbery ye wo NDC MPP for wo mo ye am robbery. So e Ghana for na ye adwuma bia. If you say baby omo ye adwuma ne kro no edin so so bo ne beba. Let's put politics aside. Until you fight here, we are fighting everybody in the sector. All year no kwa bone so. We are not against mining, but the practices of destruction of forest reserves, water bodies, that is the two major things I see MP. The government is going to fight against that, and he's going to do that devoid of party politics and affiliations. I can assure you of that.
Abani Besa.
Uncle
treaty
no.
NDC. Get close.
Moving pick. There was a session of meeting via Forest in Peninfo. The chief executive officer of Ghana Forestry Commission, Lands Commission, natural resource and other Peninfo and MPs, NDC MPs. Now you can move and pick. Kempinski rather. The Omoma videos of the forest do about 48 or so. Any do ya say no ne diaka. Any baby crowd forest guard and I say will be appointing soldier quarantine and they terrible. So ya resolve say we are going to fight against destruction of forest reserves and water bodies. And that President Mahama through the minister, that very day the vice president came, he was there for president. Omaka said we are MP, we are when you free. Because you so we involve yourself in that illegality. A very bad repercussion for the nation. So we are fighting it. But because of politics, in Tiobukura Baba Betanaha or MPP ni and NDC for Nay and NDC for Nay or no to the Bianso or shall say or no being so we should fight against it and stop politicizing everything in Ghana.
You have a constituency, but my main can message enough for me more money. Anyway, we say, please, sir, we need we the new recruited teachers are suffering and disturbed after the regional validation. We haven't heard from the Ghana Education Service. So we are calling on the Minister for Education and the Director General of the Education to come out with a communique. This is from concerned newly recruited teachers in Ghana. Anyway, and also at the Hanwa, I don't know. I am Solomon Jagri, watch you live from Kunsu. My regards to incoming Nat Chairman Mepacho Oba Nawa ka message there Ebeye Misro Wadaroma. We say just 4 months in opposition, the MPP has gone bankrupt. Where's the Galamsey money? Tell Honorable Azuma that he should continue the good works he started even when he was not MP. The Krofrom seat will be for him forever if only he constructs Ampunyasi and then Sikamai Road from Sir Kabis, former head teacher Ampunyasi RC Primary School, now in London. Tutor Bromley College. Okay, yeah, that's it. Sir Kabis Edie Enonom. We say Oibo Boating Ronil Behi say member MPP Media Patriot. The attempt to remove the Chief Justice is the worst decision ever in the history books of Ghana. President Mahama is setting a bad precedent as President of the Republic. The judiciary should protect against the removal of the Chief Justice. Greetings to Chairman Owusu Bempa, MPP Chairman Hofu, Obobuati Wenebehi Eneduwe Abrain. Golden Boy Anas Woman Ponting, and so Edibe Abrain, or say the super incompetent opposition party MPP, the National Propaganda Party MPP, as I said, they are still confused. Their eyes are not yet cleared, especially their serial callers and communicators. Indeed, the removal of Chief Justice is not something something that they should wonder about, because the previous government did the same thing. So, fellow Ghanaians, let us believe in John Mahama. He knows what is better for Ghanaians and is he understand what he's doing. Yes. Okay. And also, Edia Ode Abrahene Anope and so on. We see, please, Nana. Good morning. When was Adansi 2? Nana Ajay. Nana Minto message yasi. Thank you. Oh, John Mahama. 300 million Ghana cedis for sanitary pads for Ghanaian girls. Wonderful. Is that the ideology of NDC, selling your color TV for black and white TV instead of laying good policies for the land called Ghana? This is childish policy. Look at the big dreams of Dr. Baumia. I wonder about this. So Ghanaians, be wise and don't entertain this NDC anymore. Good morning. Brother Kofi Fofi, Germany, Mice, Kestel, and Odeway, Abraham, Masawudo, Kumase Bantama. And so I say, it is absolutely not acceptable for the military to take the law into their own hands and act as if we are living in the animal kingdom. Spotting one of the mourners in military camouflage should never have escalated to such an extent. The military does not have the legal authority to enforce dress codes among civilians, especially not through violence. If wearing camouflage is prohibited by law, then it is the duty of the police or legal system to address it through proper legal channels. Okay. Yeah, that's it. We, as a good morning, KOD, tell the NDC rep that President Mahama is the worst ever president we have seen. He has not learned anything when he was in opposition. Tell him that he should not let us get angry this morning. Bright. That's what we are on a drink. Bright, so what's your problem? Bright.
Bright. Bright, Uncle Pet. Bright and Anopedian or Peswoody.
Anyway.
And the book and the book is Omunia 38% is still now when you're from
Anyway.
Among one day, they also
all right.
On one him said, no, ni Papa Mua.
Mate. Teacher Kujo Watepa Eina Susu say the health minister's posture reminds me of Idi Amin. Idi Amin could just sack anybody anyhow, just like Minta Akando is doing. There's an abuse of power that reflects on the president. The minister has no right to castigate the medical doctor in public. The GMA must stand in solidarity with the dismissed colleague at the Tamale Teaching Hospital by the Minister of Health and demands that he is reinstated. Greetings to Chairman Odenoho Kweku Apia Koka. All right. Lawrence Wacheke Buchewa Senior Sorin Kwanta or say Obenunity Oil Filling Station. The suspension of the Chief Justice executed within 4 months of Mohammed's return to power is a direct fulfillment of his dangerous promise. He, Mahama, once said, I will change the Chief Justice if I'm elected. May God bless our homeland, Ghana. Happy Sabbath to Samuel K. Jesse. All right. Teacher Constitution say packing the Supreme Court with NDC executives won't solve Ghana's problem. Can changing the Chief Justice tackle Galamsey and rising prices under the current NDC government? The NDC leadership has failed Ghanaians. The economy needs tangible solutions. Greeting to Honorable Mavis and Kansa Buedu and Koka. All right. Good morning, Kyodi. My name is Victor Owusu and popularly known as Honorable Kweku Citizen, watching you live from Dechemsu, Kumasi. Honorable Joseph Azuma is my MP. I'm from Apunyansi. I'm saying Ampunyasi.
Second capital of the constituency.
Okay. Of the constituency, okay. All right. The victory Honorable Azuma and NDC got from the Akrofom constituency show how we are yearning for development. Therefore, we wish the Honorable MP all the best and we are with him. Greetings to Honorable Joseph Azuma. Okay. Wate Ojoso. We say good morning, Cody. I know okay. Mamin Kanye. Or say, I know my MP. He can't even express himself well in Parliament as if he didn't attend public speaking lectures, but he's a 4-time MP. Wasabuta. Moreover, how can he give the government very good as a score? He should rather say he's improving. Please ask him about the Galamsey issue because when in opposition, they called for the then government to declare state of emergency. My advice to him is that he should remember when he proposed. Oh, please, Mr. Don't be personal. Don't be personal. No. No, personal.
Because 4th-term MP.
No.
I just said, baby, on no free, but we didn't
Anyway, remember our chance to respond to this one. We see NDC is hypocrite. Asante is not going anywhere. Please, President Mama said at Boko that when MPP is in power, no peace. There's no peace in Boko. But now who is in power? Hypocrite NDC. Mahama. Mahama Kobi Elembele. Well, Mahama Kobi Elembele. Okay, not the way by him. Could please? The man, the man is not trying to speak the truth. President Mahama said, whenever MPP is in power, Baku don't see peace. The NDC will restore peace. If you have the video, kindly play it. Please tell him to ask the president to declare the state of emergency he wanted the MPP to declare. From Wachansa, Kenya, say, Ena Odiwe Aba. Nimako Dixon was Santiago. Say the government, chiefs and other opinion leaders must be very careful the way they are handling the conflict in Boko. It started with a very few people involved, but it's now escalating. It's unfortunate to see innocent people losing their lives because of this issue, which could have been prevented. Our country cannot progress if you allow conflict to tear us apart. All right, yeah, that's it. Please, say we are we are going to make demonstration, or we are going to have demonstration against the NDC government because of Galamsey. Now, High Court has ruling in favor of the demonstrators. Please ask him, the NDC man, what is wrong with John Mahama to declare the state of emergency because they put pressure on the NPP government, including former Chief Justice Sofia Kufu, Professor Jampo, and pastors, imams, Roman Catholic churches, fathers. They all put pressure on the Kufuor government to declare state of emergency. keke wakra ena odiwe abrene anope. Please tell the man John Mahama made promise to people of Boko that only NDC government can solve Boko problem. Please play the video for him to watch. Tell him not to make us get annoyed. John Mahama lied to us, but we are waiting for him in 2028. Alidu ena abrene. But Big Boss John Mahama made it clear that when Ghanaians vote for him, he will remove the Chief Justice. And the same Mahama called NDC lawyers to learn so he can appoint them to the Supreme Court. Kyo Charlotte says case is different from this case because there was banter between her and Asuglu through money issues and vote transfer from Dufour and Oduwe Abraham. Mr. Host, tell the NDC MP said they are humble. Hey, Mr. MP is the NDC MP who, through the Speaker of Parliament, set away also marching in Parliament House. I'm challenging him that Dr. Puni went to the Supreme Court to trash out his case, but Supreme Court ruling against Dr. Puni that he has a case to answer. So, what is he talking about? Prince Nkransa mentioned that until message in a but if I can make any meaning out of it, or can Dr. Puni Edison Semno and Orchester and MDC for MC Omoye Hambo. All right, good morning. Tell the NDC man to stop that propaganda. Who have love for Ghanaians. John Mahama for 3 months in government, insecurity, Galamsey, cocaine, cement now is selling 140 Ghana cedis, dollar now 16.7, tomato price, tomato 4 pieces 10 cedis, Garden X 4 pieces 10 cedis, light bills May 3rd in Miss Remo ayana minhuni ye so come again men pick the last train of Membraniamra constituency. Kindly ask Honorable Azuma what is the state of Jimmy River with regards to the illegal mining destroying its greatest Honorable Bismagose Akouwa, first vice chairman of Wase East MPP. Okay. We say good morning, Kyori. Please, I'm talking about the MP on your show, but Senate West MP. I'm not talking about the MP. Okay, who said it? He can't express himself well in Parliament. I'm a person of Undo. Also, West MP.
Okay. Because I am not even a second time, another term MP. Okay. I am a first term MP.
All right. We SCA Ghana is only coup d'etat against executive that we take it serious. But if it is against other arms of government, it's nothing. Moses Fawade. And the way back. Honorable, some rebate be an Yanko constituency. Yes.
All of them are not here to also, if I even rebut for them to also come back. And so they are also they are entitled to your opinion that they make their show rich. So I respect the opinion as well. A democracy. And the Oma can be almost but I've been young men before opposition they in a traho and fossa. And before no hosa BP until more long stay our opposition.
I see.
So mama before no man temps and what's a before into book crowd or chra or being papa was a watcher.
All right, my Yanko constituency, near constituency. So send a hot here. Obaye be 3-4 months penny.
Yeah.
Send a name.
Yeah, ma'am, so I can say also make President Mahama. And Tinya, dear mamma home, may bomb me one basso. You be jai no at the ama or more constituency in him.
Okay.
Me vision. And nam suma me catch a from constituency. So Montua Bamame. And honor me pursue in CCA.
Okay.
Among them, no, the major one, a development, no, a broad. And yama be bree womb and a development if you moody. A mundi a year a quine. And the whole your constituency without a kilometer of road.
Without a kilometer.
Yes, me ko be a makano every station, radio station, TV station, amako me ka bia say ya no mbusame. Say without
a
we
single...
are a district, a constituency without 1 kilometer tarred road so far.
Wow.
Yes.
Not
I don't know.
even...
I don't know if we have any district like that apart from Akrofrom.
Hey.
We don't have.
Serious?
Because the major road that free or Boase Kodunkwa no highway no. Enye yedia.
Okay.
A highway that never been a unkruber for no mugu. So that road is not our road.
Okay.
But what can say your internal road be a year Krofum Kwine? Name them. Is it from Tutuka to Akrofrom through Nkranza, Menso also to the Sikamai or through the Gromesa to Ayamankata? Ebiwoha. Is it from the Nyambechre through Kokotintin to Wamasi and Anu? Is it from the Krofum Township through Achirikrum to Wamasi? No. Amponyasim Kwanta through Amponyase to Adukraba na no. Is it from the Kubi Junction to Kubi? No, we don't have a single kilometer road.
Wow.
In the whole district, Ayata.
Wow.
So I am a major challenge. But as I'm talking to you now, here, contractors me no require so. Back home, free the Kwajun Kwanta and Oba Abepim Mensoso. Less than 2 months in. The contract was first awarded in somewhere 2019. Oma nya kwan na betutu quota kakrebi na also nyina to gui. And re-awarded in January after the elections in December.
I see.
And some no free power. Without any commencement certificate.
Without any commencement
Yes, without any, take it from me, without any commencement certificate. We have to follow up. Now the 2 contractors are on site. And now we feeder roads engineer or Ashanti region office. I 100 right about in China. Feeder roads engineer office. Me ko me no Boase East Secretary William Kofi Azon ko Boase FN big me ne ko e. Me no ko ja me no me show. Oh, one of your sister TV stations in here, Kumasi here. Me wie ya na me ko ho no. Na me ko share engineer no. Me ne di nkomo director no me ne di nkomo no kire me niam bibiri ani so ba bi o ma ye niam aduro ni ade. E na o ma me advice say me ne chief director nko di nkomo. E wo niam bi ho. And or mame the regional highway deputy maintenance engineer for some reasons inti or no so menen nkodi nkomo me friend no so mo program bi wa Accra ene na obeba bedu aha ba menen di nkomo I think ene me wia o se me san friend no na ye because see e kwan na mo ye no it is under highway the omo ye Kwajun Kwanta no na highway no mo ye any feeder roads. We yedinkomo bebre. I've been to Honorable Governor Kwame Ogbaja, the highway road minister, many times. Road minister many times. Many na could didinkomo. And I can assure the people of Akrofrom that you be to me be able to get at least our roads in ship, Bema transportation. I akwanyabadi aye mreo adi amayem. Uye no fru hono mo a apomodin hia. Mete say na matise nipa ne bebre wo the how the health minister handled the issue at Temali teaching hospital. Sometimes we say enwuma ni bia technocrats ni ya to the bia you'll be forced to do certain things or react in certain way. Masa, Akrofrom another district without any hospital. The highest facility, health facility, health center, and we have Akrofrom as health center, Wamase, Amponyase. I think these are the 3 health centers and Sikamai health centers. Gromesa and so a health center. They are carrying cheap compounds. But
3, 4, that's 3 about 4
we have yes. We have about 4
cheap compounds.
Cheap compounds. They can be beat as a clinic. Now, health center, the highest rank of medical professional, I think physician assistant.
Don't
mean surgery. Critical, you have to refer them to hospital. But I'm not happy how I handle a group from Health Center.
Why? Then it's your.
Obia yare no ko pala cry esikoto. We mishandling the facility. They are mishandling the facility.
National health insurance.
They are on the national health insurance. Well, I think that I'll handle this in a diplomatic way for the meantime. But when we get there, I'll get to the bridge. I am not happy. That's why I may register this today here. Many director about 4 or 5 days ago. Because I represent the people of the constituency. Their interest is my first priority. I will never compromise with quality service to the people of Akurufu. No matter the relationship I have with you, I will rather sacrifice you for them to benefit. They are the people that elected me. They are the people I represent. They are the people who are going to stay there. You came to work. If the work you are coming to do is not going to endure to the benefit of the people, I will fight you. I will ensure that you do the right thing. I will not take the laws into my hands, attacking you physically, sending boys to come and attack you. No. But I will make sure that you do the right thing for the people of Akurufu. And to be I've met with health director and his staff, education directorate, directorate. Mamiti Okada, Mamiti Simtres, yet to meet with the hairdressers and meet the various associations, institutions, organizations in the constituency. They be leaders in Michelle, the Mekan Showman, the Omaka, Mekan Showman. Young try say you build a very good constituency, district, where lives will be improved, living condition will be improved, standard of living will be improved. Na yenjai say in opportunity say ko serve obi wo ba bia na ye pese ye disika me menyesika ni but me ma hye yankopon bo say ade biara ye de be ma me say me mfa nko ye mpuntu wo me constituency me de ni nyina abeko because the me position as MP me nya na monthly no e bia enka me qualification as degree holder ne afimpo na me LLB third year ne ade me kuta masters kra na bia me de ye adwuma ne ade e bi kra endu at least the benefits I get today sometimes me ko ba bia me ndiki a whole lot so eno e was a some nyame nhira na ma nipa ye odefo but say eto da bi na wo kɔ na hwe nipa bi ti bia ma omo wo na obi nya opportunity na opese wo sisi wo mo sa aya na eto da bi a nti a health facility Akurufu ma wo kokora ba bi a base kra wo kokora ndu be e ma ne mema nyina wo one room one ward and ye de entire ward
okay
baby obi kra pese ko ye no ho yie ti se wo dware ana se wo siesie no ho ja dwonso kra obi ne ho. That is Akurufu. The same as the same thing is happening in Ampunyanse, Wamaza. Why? So we are going to make sure that at least we will reset the constituency. So President Mahama so reset Ghana. We have to brighten the corners where we are.
Okay.
So health challenging. Education, we have about 264 deficit of teachers.
264.
That is according to the statistics of the GES Akurufu division. That is what they give me.
Why
yes, one is that we are rural areas. We have more rural communities. Even Akurufu town and developed Babian, but Akurufu is much better. But we Akurufu, all the other communities, more or less rural. And the accommodation, the factor, rules here in Yezu, another one. Access to potable communication. Nema bebre ma staying in those
areas,
you know, difficult for teachers to stay and work.
Okay.
So I'm about no more finding ways and means to leave the so we have to work hard to improve things so that they want to stay. But for the immediate solution is that I'm inviting and I'm using your platform. Me use your platform. Me I invite my Tom and Safre teacher ni bia o frɛ kurofo bi so o kyerɛ ade wa bonten sɛ omrafi
amɛkyerɛ de ofi
omɛbɔ yɛ nua no sɛ de me free men so number 2 na me nante ba men so number 1 kwasi miɛnsa ne fa me nante fa teacher fa nema yɛ MP. We have most of them there today almost 2 years 3 years omunya teacher ni kyerɛ ma they may even go beyond maybe I may do. So we need to save their future. And I'm calling them to come, and that if they are ready to come, I will lead the process of getting them the assurance and also almost for money bearing the cost of that transportation for them to come and teach.
We will lead for assurance.
Yes, the assurance. Yes, because the vacancies are there, so we will give them the assurance for them to be transferred back to the district. We homecoming. We permanent homecoming. Anyway. And another, the medium term is that I'm going to identify those in the College of Education. Yes, I am going to put out a policy of Boame, Boa, Baboye.
Okay.
Boa, the common fund be able support to the payment of your school fees and other things. We are also best. If the offer never say your upa now subscribe to the offer, there's agreement on
down. Anybody is
or if you want to come and teach there, but the first for because so we name constituency we na beje tum na be we na fi I say me do kokota I mean the me van kokota.
I see.
And you know
so these are some of the challenges.
Yes, and we identify some of them. Omo be school, senior high school so no so amo person omo kono. Omo kono bachelor dey o no so no. You betimi aye that policy. So it is going to be a policy of the Member of Parliament.
Okay.
Now, I enhance it. We are improving the sector of getting more teachers coming to teach in the district.
All right.
And I know abaya be already 11 years. My name is Aminkan Abaya. Yes. Yeah. On an info for BN9B. IFD. Or my invent FD. Even not even the Krovum town, a crana say.
Or my invent
Kramokrum, or my invent FD. I de enchine and a power FD. They have invented.
Me patcho some of the
I think I brought it.
Yeah, me patcho check
did I give the video? I think I sent the video.
Madam check my
okay, so let's see if it is there. Omo de na be kire me da me ko share education service no.
E de nche ne power ye den.
E so nkania. O pese wonya kania na ye de nchene. E na ye so obi the battery, obi the nsu aye. About 11
years.
Yes.
E na why invent fidia.
Ye de nchene.
E de nchene gum na power.
E ma powered electricity. Yes. Obeko conference, international conference center somewhere in June. Akoye demonstration no. O man selected nkwala omo atimi di omo adwene creative bibi inventive bibi 55 oka ho bi.
I see.
And mako hu no dano at least me pe bibi kakra ma on the teacher ni no. And oden nkwala ni nuanom mo na o maka na num no ma fa omo ma absorb omo education expenses books any other bia be bo omo masua koso bia no so far as I will be the MP no any bia no
you take charge of
that. Take charge at the amount akopem ba bi o be kwa kodu a omo hia sa amoa ne biem ni ama foforo nso bi amo hukrum kola bi so ho omo so atima invent afidi a ye de bokoko menyanya omo ne omo nhia hu the way afidi na be operate but we are
and inventors
and very soon you benya engineers pa free from that is why that we need the teachers back to the district so that we can together get this future engineers, doctors, lawyers, politicians to their destination.
All right. I see.
And the best idea no aside that no makmashia makoy inspections inspection ewo ya kwan no so akɔhwɛ ne contractors na akɔdi nkɔmmɔ aside that me ne okada hia okada fo no ye ni omuni akrofum town no nko but akrofum town no nko afo me ne omahia in the coming weeks mehia zone by zone because ya kwan nyina anya nintinu omo serve ye more akwan nya na cars na timedi akoni aba nti okada is serving us very very well that we need to also take care of them. And President Mahama obe legalize Okada. The Minister of Transport is in the process of the legalization. And that I took the opportunity to meet them. And that my dedicated 100,000 Ghana cedis to support registration of licenses to those operators. And I'm targeting to register 300 this year, and I'll expand the scope to cover Omon Kakra. It is not going to be the end of their, but it is going to be a medium-term or short-term solutions. So, and also, at least my policy to distribute free jerseys and footballs to all education institutions in the district, and also may launch on the 6th March. In fact, 6th March, I'm found the 6th March the anniversary parade. I'm found of amount of 20,000 Ghana cedis in a year. On that very day, I'm launching the free distribution of jerseys and football to every education institution, private and public. That very day, I think 17, and my that of the Akrofrum East electoral area school be or primary GHS public or private. My mom they attended the 6th March anniversary. My mom be Nana Okan school say my mom be and Akrofrum West school say my mom be. I have procured the other batch school reopen. I'm resume. I will continue the distribution to order to also at least motivate the talents who are into football, to also get the standard. Yesterday, also about monitoring Parliamentary Select Committee on sanitation, water resource nearby. You call Zoom Lion, or plant where you recycling and compost plant. Many engineer be many didn't come off me. Park be ambassador me dem akrofum for akrofum je ni football pitch bia nya one kra nya one kra
One na MP ho na
ye nka ya seba
because we are talking to Ghanaians.
nya one me Alex Blanks and na MP now youth and sports committee so no until ye now ye hu astrotef bebre abu nyina no okwa akrofum obi hu bi da.
Wow.
You need a stand. Okoji Methodist Park and a park. Nay, na Kuru, ye bibia sports. Bibia 6 March and be a honey. Okoji more than 2 years when Timanya no koi. So, many of Makasa in the coming days. Also, Nimubia or ye good in planting of grass. No, ye per natural one. Oh, ye we are working to get the AstroTurf. Ibenya baby a but for now the natural one because mostly natural ones and also very good for footballers and and also make sure say at least within 1 year bit me the
time no okay you de me monyum no ma na ye honorable bana afe ya wrap up inesi ntimi anka ni nyina wrap up kakra na afe ye nya kwan
says I think they came here na me who fly be am say ana ne no beba nra am say wo ba okay no nya but nra me no mu shy o say we as no time bia o say wo ade a hye nkran na a push you a motivate you ma we encourage you ma and this song you just played one of them time bia na keep me moving in my campaign koba na me shefia na me borrow me phone so say me try me care mo na me boss so me da almost say I produce such a quality song.
But fighting for from an MPP in a crew from Nenye.
No. Enye easy sir.
Nenye easy. So how come you won that work?
Nyame Say KOD be host Kessben FM, a show on Kessben FM, Kessben TV, and that one number for when you and be say KOD in a host program, or host ministers, MPs, doctors, lawyers, this, that. So me feel say one. Nanya me actually say BC. Two, a hard work.
All right. Okay.
Also, resilience, endurance.
Persistence.
No. It's a record since the creation of the
Fourth Republic,
the constituency in 2004. Honorable Kwabena Owusu Honorable Odi 16 years and many are blanks and Bedi 4 years and now a more impossible than possible.
Okay.
But there's nothing like impossible in the house of God, in the presence of God, in the wisdom of God. Dear me, Presbyterian.
I see.
I am a proud Presbyterian.
I see.
And asunje enka Presbyterian na.
Anyway.
And na enye enough form. But anything that was a year adwuma. Because na yesa omama ye kwan. Na yenso ye meye bi. Then ye betima ye comparison ni ye do elections campaign time on. So I think it is an opportunity. No. If you give 1,514 gap, I don't think that there should be any dispute.
Okay.
Yes, the gap was so clear.
Okay.
And I think the concession came early. That yes,
we're
winning.
Anyway.
So I am so grateful to the people of Akrofrom for the trust and confidence reposed in me. All right. I am going to do my best together with them.
First attempt, second attempt?
Yeah, second attempt.
Okay.
The first attempt was 2020 with him.
Okay.
Yes. And I wouldn't with him.
And I was
and I'm saying more piafo. We live to fight again.
Honorable, the name Yabrenaso.
Yeah, but that you for us, that you for us. Now once me that was it. Momo Juma Magana. Obi Juma or Yabwa Ghana be a faso. The no two Juma or Tandia. And you know, Uncle Kopemo Quinchen and Adwato Aina. Do Chica, and you know, Uncle. And I remember I made the Uber was a in by. Okay. Was a year ban, we came by. Flight. Manfaka Biamba and Ramadan for being a bossy secretary. No, then a car by near the Nante, you may manicoy. Because on a buy a do baby crown, make a giant team. And no pay me the Uber, made the Nubiana Belco. And then Nansana Jume for Praga.
I see.
Yeah, make a yimitina. I think a junction. All right. Maybe and I mean, who's a Praga banner before you. No reason. Why didn't me?
Anyway, thank you very much, Honorable Joseph Azuma, a MP for Akrofrom Constituency, and a Yeneno Edi and Komo. Yes, sorry. Now, Sergio Lacane, the sports club at the
Sergio, Mamenciano. So, what do Hanka Mechiano?
Baba.
Na menene chamfoni.
Okay.
Sergio, Yenipebia, my follow Nachapa, Kitty. Menan were interested in sports. Journalism.
Okay.
Journalism. Bond the minimum. By anyway. And that the class be ensured in terms of how we host him on first the sports shows.
All right. Thank you very much. Happy birthday, Enko Emfa Emma Ayeni Paye Didi Sui na Mr. Mosa my ready na my Edia Mami. Happy birthday. Enko Emfa Emma Godfred Edu Jemfi of Golden Growth, Montessori Academy, Mamponting, Korea. We if papa eno mame, Mr. and Mrs. Edu Jemfi. See and they order. Happy birthday, Enko Emfa Mount Godfred Edu Jemfi of Golden Growth, Montessori Academy, Mamponting, Korea. And they order. Na honorable.
My brand be worry. Or yeah, you work from education service. But worry wo Kumasi ha. Freeman Methodist Church. Mbrumko. Almost Mbrumko.
Okay.
Mbrumko. I think Mbrum ho baby ne Freeman Methodist Church. Your friend Kofi Aduma ko ahen. Or worry ye nuaba Rich Love Aduma.
Okay.
Ntiamwa.
Okay.
And to make a hobby.
That's it. Happy birthday, Nkoma, my lovely wife, Ohima of Virginia. We, if your dearest husband, Richard Asante, to Richard Asante, say, can share Ohima, Yao Virginia, say, and they would do a order, saying a lovely wife, no door, papa, Yangopo in Shroud. Now, we essay Millicent to 4 Ote Atonsubo crew. Every a year, Madam Mama Ajwa and then ma hose wish you happy birthday to Millicent for happy birthday o atonsu bokru nyamisha happy birthday enkoma Emmanuel Champon Coleman we efrikwe kudua agawuli say wish you happy birthday Sansna happy birthday enkoma Princess or say Victoria we if the entire family was sending us and we show happy birthday me den the Kwabena Owusu Dankwa beda malam ya ase ono ene boa me di dwumadi and celebrate the Sir Jolaka and the sports crew eba na afei omo ede